they properly nourish themselves.
Well, when I was younger, there was home ec, and I think that should be implemented back. Home ec is etiquette, and there's not too many people know what etiquette is. Mannerisms, respect for each other's space, and
so you bring up respect and things like that. In our day and age with all the cell phones and the tech that we have out there, do you think we are a respectful society? She's going to call us the answer to that in a second.
Yeah. I'm just dealing with health problems right now.
Yeah. So do you think we're a respectful society after all the tech and everything that we have?
I use the technology, and I also use the smarts of respect, and it should be. We should all use the technology, but don't lose the disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Move for other people. Move the space is just not yours. It's just not yours. Move for other people. On the buses, it's the same thing. People just don't move for other people. People are rude, ignorant, and talking about buses, there should be free bus fare. There's no bus fare, because that will, if there was I'm all.
Yeah, take your time.
If people didn't have to worry about waking up, looking for change, going to the store, and miss buses, people just have time, and time is critical, and if you miss an hour or if you're late, you might get fired. And if we implement something like free transit, or say $1,000 per year, instead of like $500 like every half a year.
I was going to say that.
Do you have any water?
We do have water, but anyways, but a point on the public transit system. I've been to. There used to be a thing called the Bus Riders Union, and they talk to people inside of the buses, and they talk about issues on fare prices. And back in the days when...
But that's back in the day. Back in the days, it's a dinosaur. This is modern day.
However, each of the 4 years, prices do go up. Just to let you know, because part of the reason why they are expanding its services and its routes, and it does make a lot of people very unhappy, especially homeless for you. You can understand that the prices go up because a lot of times they extend the service, right?
But I just, and again, that's. There's got to be a different way. There's be less stressful on public. There's be if there was free fare, or $500 per half a year, that would decrease the stress for the people. Okay, and you have to pay what, $5, just say. And every an hour and a half, you have to pay another $5. That's disgusting.
That's for really, 90 minutes on the service.
That's, people only make so much.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's the thing. If we were traveling from here all the way down to Surrey by SkyTrain, it would cost a lot more because of the service. And Michael, you were going to say something?
Well, yeah. For me to go round trip from my house to here, it's if I was just to if I wasn't to use something like a day pass or something like that, it would cost me $20.
That's 2 hours wages.
It would.
Times 7.
Less.
Mm-hmm.
Or times 5.
That's right.
That's $100
Mm-hmm.
a week.
On top of which, because
$100 a week. So that's $400 a month. Times 4.
On top
times
of which, because
12.
I don't actually live on a bus route, I actually had to drive to a park and ride. It was like plus my gas.
Yeah.
How about implementing? How about
parking.
how about Uber? Getting cars off the street.
Yeah.
Pollution. How about pollution? How about air care?
Well,
The provincial government cut that off because they thought too many people were getting bullied.
the thing is, what AirCare got wrong was because AirCare did not do any type of commercial trucks. That was the situation that they didn't do on commercial trucks. And commercial trucks are the most polluters than it is on private vehicles.
I also think that the number 99 buses sometimes, I sat in front of London Drugs at Cambie and Broadway, and sometimes, most of the times I see 1 or 2 diesel number 99 buses blowing out all this pollution.
All the fumes.
And where's responsibilities of that?
Well, there is a whole lot more to that. If you look at the advances in engineering that we've had, that the internal combustion engine, it has it was more than 50 years due for an overhaul.
Right.
And it could have been replaced when I was a kid with an electric engine.
Now, TransLink is changing its technology from its diesel fuels to electric buses. I've seen a lot of that on the website and everything.
But when is it going to be implemented? When is it going to be enrolled?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
We can say that we have all these things laying out there, but until we get them implemented, it doesn't matter, right?
No,
it's got to be in use.
Yes.
Right.
So.
I mean, I can go on and on about public
we
transit because
could go on and on
I'm kind of a transit expert myself too. So
about transit, but and we could go on and on about technology and utilities too, because one of the biggest ways that we actually do pollute is public utilities.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fact that we turn the lights on is causing.
Well, we can't get away with all
electric
all of
pollution.
that, right? Einstein developed that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Well, the dream of Thomas Edison was actually more closer to using solar.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Did not
using.
know that.
It was not actually using centralized generators.
Right.
It was more. That was something that was an invention of somebody else. So, but yeah, he did want everybody to have power, but it's more solar, and we could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Even in the downtown
well, that's what they
area
used to
of
use
Vancouver,
in
we could do that.
Gastown. They used to have that, right?
Yeah.
They're still there, but not in use.
Because on the towers you could put.
How about solar used for greenhouses to grow our own vegetables and stuff like that instead of electricity?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I totally can get along with that.
Yep.
And we have lots of, as far as that's concerned, we on the top of our towers we could actually
do that. Gardens
and things like that, as well as housing, couldn't we?
Probably. That would be excellent.
Yeah.
Also, well, no, where I was talking about before, our recess here, the 5-story housing
Yes.
would be free daycare and green space upstairs. And
Okay.
Marjolai's housing, there's the railroad the bus depot, or not the bus depot, out of town buses down there. No out of town buses, but all that space should be used for housing.
Okay.
Because all that space there is full of infested mice and rats and mildewed, and
Yeah.
there's that whole space there that could be redeveloped.
Well,
right?
we see a lot of rats here in the D side, anyways. Especially at nighttime when I leave the studio, there are a bunch of rats out in the alleys. And
No, I'm not just
don't get me
specifically
started on
talking
rats.
about rats. I'm just specifically talking about restructuring housing for everyone.
Right.
It's that area where the Terminal Drive is,
Terminal
Oh
Avenue.
yeah.
Main Street, that other side,
Yeah.
right before Science
So
World.
Yes.
we could put more housings or more multi-use
Right,
buildings
units
in there, right?
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
It's
which
so
one-
ancient, that whole
Would
whole perspective of that whole block,
Yeah.
or that whole
Yeah.
square mile
Uh-huh.
could be used.
What's your thoughts on multi-use housing? Where you have a business, you could have businesses.
Oh,
below
business
the housing
under-
and
Business can be below the housing, and housing can be for mothers and children and fathers, and I think housing right now is too structured about this epidemic of overdoses and stuff like that. They're not. BC or Vancouver is not structured right now sound for multi-use housing, and I think that's what we should go for.
Yeah, you know what, Kelly? Why don't we go to the break here, because we're about a couple seconds away from it anyway.
All right.
And then when we come back, why don't we talk about what some of the real stressors around the overdose situations and self-medication, because you might have you might have some really cool insights on that, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is Roller Girl, number 19 on the ballot. Please vote for me. Thank you very much. And I have a clothing line. # let's get it.
Okay. We'll be back.